What's up, everybody? Welcome back. It is time to get back into it like I never left it. So here's what we're gonna do today. I know this is not a video about the typical hunting and fishing that I love to do, but it is something that I absolutely love to do just as much as hunting and fishing. It's working with horses. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you how to take a horse from not even wanting you to touch it to allowing you to get on its back. I have a mare. All right, it is an American quarter horse, a registered American quarter horse mare. For those of you who don't know horse language or horse jargon, that is a female horse, all right, above the age of 3 or 4, okay? I'm gonna work with her a little bit more, and I'm gonna go ahead and start getting her ready to accept things and getting ready to ride good, okay? So I want you to take this journey with me. Stay tuned, follow the episodes. Let's see how it turns out. Who knows? You never know what happens. I hope I don't get bucked, but hey, ain't no horse, ain't never been rode, ain't no cowboy, never been throwed. So let's go do it, y'all. Come on, let's get it.
Home run, touchdown, buzzer beater, do it all now, top corner talking home run. Touchdown, buzzer beater, do it all now, top corner like all in, lit the fire when you doubt it, now I'm all in.
Before we get started, we need to talk about equipment. Namely, this right here. You want to get something to be able to control the horse. This works wonders, all right? All it is a stick in your hand, the string attached on it. Now, as of right now, what I'm starting off with this. This is your bare minimum, all right? If you don't have a place to get something like this from, it does not have to be the fanciest bell and whistle thing you can find. Go get a stick. Go get a stick, tie a little piece of rope on it, about 6 feet long, 6 or 7 feet long, or about 5 to 6 feet long, okay? And that's what you use. And you'll see how I use it in a little bit. But that's how I started, okay? I'm not ashamed to say it. Everything does not have to be $1 million. It just use your brain to think. Figure it out, right? Y'all know what it is. I am in what you call a round pen, for those of you who don't know. For those of you who do, hey, self-explanatory. You probably can tell me some things. So, but what I have here is the said horse in question, all right? Her name is Genesis, like I said, American quarter horse. She is a Palomino, and she is 4 years old. So she is ready to get started, all right? A good friend of mine, he helped me out and put me on notice, and I was able to fortunately make a purchase on her. And so we're gonna go ahead and try to get her started. So the first thing I wanna do is show you the process of getting the horse to come to you, all right? And what we're gonna do is I don't want to chase my horses, okay? I want them to be comfortable enough to walk up to me, to correlate to them that, hey, it's a positive experience to be with me and it's more negative to be away from me, okay? So what we're gonna do, looks like she's pooping over there. You know what that means? Trying to empty her gut so she can run, okay? So what we're gonna do here, well, we might have some, look at this. Guess the work I've already been doing is paying off, where she wants to come to me a little bit already. She's still a little skeptical of me. But what we're gonna do is like I said, I've worked with her a little bit, but I wanna show you if she had never been touched, which when I got her, that was the case. And this is exactly how it went down. She would be way over there, and she wouldn't come to me at all. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get her lunged in my round pen. And what that is that I'm gonna move her off. I'm gonna get her feet moving, establish a little system of follow the leader here, me being the leader. And that's what I don't want. I don't want her to turn her butt to me, because obviously that's the most dangerous end of a horse. So I'm gonna point, and I want her to go the way I'm pointing. And I'm gonna walk, and I'm gonna keep my chest right there behind, or towards the middle of her body, to keep her going forward. If I want her to stop, what I'll do is I'll back up, do this, point, and spank, and move her off that way. Now, starting off is not gonna look this simple. What's gonna happen is she's gonna want to turn her butt towards you, not want to listen to you, and want to kind of keep going her own way. And even right now, she has a little freshness on her, throwing her head and stuff. These are all signs of, I don't really want to move my feet, but I know you're making me. So, but you'll see, she'll calm down here in a second. So get her to move her feet, not doing anything crazy, just kind of establishing. Back up, here, there, she turned into me. So I like the way she's facing me. That's something we worked on, because she had a bad habit of putting her butt to me. And you saw that when she walked off. All right, so get her feet moving. I try to keep them in a lope. And she's full of energy right now. Beautiful horse. Man, I love the way they look when they lope. Love the way they look when they lope. Just the power. You got, boy, you have to respect it. The way God created these animals. Just beautiful and powerful and strong. A lot of lessons to be learned here, even for humans working with them. The partnership that we'll have to build, the bond of trust here. So I'm gonna move her in a different direction. Good girl. The more directions I change her, the more times, the better it is. Kind of get some of that freshness out of her, some of that energy, so she can get to the point of focus. So I'm gonna go back the other way. She's getting a little tired. Uh-oh, drop my stick. Let's catch it on the next go around. And without missing the beat. Oh, let's give her a little rest. Reward her. Right there. Okay. If she doesn't want to come, that's on her. And I'm going to let her run. Right? It's kind of like us in sports. Now, what happened is, you see this right now. And what happens, okay, she walked away. The reason why she was able to come to me that time is because there's this draw that happens. And what that is she kind of gets to the point of realizing that the closer I get to him, the more I get a chance to rest. And that's any of us. If we ever work out real hard and you're under the thumb of supervision, I used to be a college athlete, so I know this. If you're under the thumb of supervision, if you can find that place of rest when you are in a strenuous workout, you start finding it. I don't care who it is. Trust me. All D1 athletes, tap in. You know what I'm talking about. Not being lazy. You just try to find that little extra 5 seconds of rest before you have to hit that next sprint. So, and I want her to get it. She hasn't got it yet, but she will. She's gonna find out that she can rest. Good girl. She can rest when she gets close to me. We're gonna try to create some draw here where she can walk up. Now I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt. Pretend like you wasn't gonna try to buck the system and run to me. I know that's not what we were doing. Give her a benefit of a doubt. Let's get it again. All right. Now I can tell she's starting to breathe some, so let's, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. This is what you want. Keep going, keep going. She's in the middle now, okay? Now, that's beautiful. All right. Now what I'm gonna do is I want her to keep her eyes on me. So let's see if we can do that. Let's see here. Come on. Let's see here. So Keep your eyes on me. Good girl. Good girl. Love that draw. Come on. Come on. Turn it in the circle. Right there. Now, this is the point where I'm gonna kind of circle her, get a little closer, and I'm gonna rub her. And let's see if she follows me. Okay, she's not following. So what I'm gonna do is, and girl, there she goes. She wanted to take a step. I think I was a little too early on that. There we go. There we go. Let's rub her. And let's walk off. Approach and retreat, as they said, or call. Once again, I don't want her to be skittish when I walk up to her. I want her to get used to that. So when I go to catch her, there's never any issue of playing track. Now, if she wants to turn, I'm gonna let her turn. Obviously, I'm gonna be careful. I'm gonna get away from that motor back there. And I'm gonna get out the way. Okay, she wanted to go. So I didn't like the way she stepped away from me. So I want her to stay completely committed to those eyes on me. Everything we must do, we must have the utmost respect for each other. I'm gonna respect her. She's a 1,200-pound animal, strong, powerful, fast. But I also want her to respect me as the leader. Get her going. Good girl. Get a little motivation there, just a little pat on the little backside, so that she would respect it and not get a little too desensitized to it. Oh. All right, let's see what she does here. Will she leave me or will she stay? All right. She's thinking about it. She's really thinking about it. She wants to leave. But I'm gonna let her rest right there. With me is better. Ain't that right, girl? Come on. Okay. She don't want to come. Miss Attitudinal. So I'm gonna let her go. She's gonna figure this out. She is going to figure this out. And it is not a good idea to walk away from it. Better to be with me than away from me. Keep her in the lope. Let her get a little of that expended energy out of her. Want her to turn with a little bit more energy. So I'm gonna make her turn right now. There we go. That's the energy I want. Get her in the lope. Get her back in the lope. She's trying to be lazy on me. Oh, good girl, good recover. No, it's a little slippery over there, huh? There you go. She'll learn to keep her feet though. Oh, There we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's the draw we want. And if I had not stepped on this can, which I'm glad I seen, remind me to pick it up, okay? She would have kept coming. So let's see if we can get her. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. That's what I like. All right. So now, that's what I would do from day one, is that concept right there. So, like I said, what does this do? Establish draw. You can't ride a horse first unless the horse actually allows you to put your hands on it. So, with all the horses, here's the thing. I've never gotten, let's see, every horse I've gotten except maybe one. And that one, I've put the rods on myself. I've done it from the ground up. No exception with this one. So I like the fact that I know what's been done to the horse. It's no trauma coming with it. All the things I try to do with them are good things, good positive memories for the horse, so that the horse will actually feel excited about coming to work. See there? That's a good sign right there. I'm minding my business, ignoring her, and she actually wants me to pay some attention to her. So that's the way to go. All right. So if you've never had an opportunity to put your hands on the horse, you got to start with round penning. You know, to be quite honest with you, let's talk about the way to get it done cheaper if you don't have a round pen. Here's what I did, because I did not always have panels. I went and cut some cedar posts somewhere. All right. Cedar posts last quite a while. But if you don't have access to cedar posts, because once again, I know everybody doesn't have access to these things, just go find any tree that you don't need that's of a decent size to serve at the purpose of a post. And I mean, don't go kill the forest, I'm saying, but get you about a good 8 of them and put them in the shape of a round pen. I would try to get at least 40 foot out of them in the round pen. This one I have is 60, but if you can get a good 40, that works. Get some panels, but goat panels. All right. Even hot wire. I mean, the strips. You know, it doesn't even have to be hot, but if you can fence them in the hot wire area and you know that they're particular about hot wire, then that'll work. Like I said, I wouldn't make it hot though in the round pen, you know, because if you're riding in there or working in there, you actually fall off or get bucked off and land on it. Well, buddy, that's worse for you than it is for the horse. So, yeah. So anyway, that's what I would do. That's cheap. Horses are not really like cows in that regard, where they want to push through a lot of things. I have seen some do some things. Now, don't get me wrong. It's the luck of the draw, and it's very dependent on the type of horse you have. Is he real flighty or is he real calm? Watching, that's round penning. All right. So if you want to know the next step, catch the next video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell so you'll be notified. More videos coming. Thanks for watching. Holla.
Home run, touchdown, buzzer beater, do it all now, top corner talking home run, touchdown, buzzer beater, do it all now, top